Hey guys, it's Hunter here, and today I'm joined by one of our voice teachers, Scott. Scott's in New York, and he also offers a few other classes that we'll get into. But thank you for joining us, Scott.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. And so you're a very good voice teacher. Do you want to talk about your origins? When did you start singing? When did you get interested? Just a little bit of your background.
Well, I'm from the South. I'm living in New York City now, but I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia area.
Mm.
I was born in Aiken, South Carolina. Moved when I was 10 to Atlanta, and I basically just grew up singing as a young kid, as a very small boy in our local church. And my mother had a gorgeous, gorgeous, absolutely beautiful voice. She passed away at the age of 52, which was pretty dramatic for me
Mhm.
in 1981. But anyway, so my parents, encouraged me to pursue singing. My sister also sang, and I sang with my mother and sister a lot in the church. My younger brother, well, I only have one young brother,
Mhm.
and he went into country music. So I went into opera, he went into country. We actually did concerts together with orchestra that I was conducting, and so I'm my genre. I'm very open to singing in any genre. I love country music. I love jazz, R&B, opera, Broadway, and so I enjoy teaching. I even taught some heavy rock singers. So
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
how to scream without killing your voice. So
Yeah, the iron.
uh,
What do they call it? The Iron Curtain. I've heard something. I probably.
right. Well, yeah. And it's really funny because the way I got into teaching, rock singers, and I'm not the best screamer, but I was on an airplane one time, and I was sitting next to this guy, and he said, "Yeah, he's with this group," and his name was Max, and he sang with the. Uh, he said, "Have you heard of the Transylvanian? What is it? The
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra."
Mhm.
And I said, "Oh, who's that?" He said, "You haven't heard of us?" And I said, "No, I don't think so." He said, "Well, you've heard of us. You've heard us
Oh
every
wow, that's him. Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. That's
every
so cool.
Christmas we do this Christmas show, right?"
Mhm.
And so anyway, so he was one of their two lead singers,
Wow.
and he had that just screaming, kind of sound. And he said,
Mhm.
"Here, listen to this CD I cut." That's just his personal music he was writing. And I was listening. I turned to him and I said, "How do you do that for 2 or 3 hours?
Yeah.
Just killing your voice." And he said, "Well, we keep the throat very, very open. We go very far down into the bottom of the throat and into the chest. Keep it up open into the back of the head. And when you find that spot, it's actually easy."
Really.
And
That's
I said, not only is that fascinating, but that's exactly what we do in opera.
yeah.
And
That's
so I realized
fascinating.
these two techniques are just all very, very similar. And so whether it's country music or gospel music or opera, Broadway, whatever, I love teaching, and I had my own issues as a singer, and I think it just made me into a really, really very fast and effective teacher. Some
Interesting.
people have singing careers. My brother, my daughter, who is on the site from last year when she was 19. And if you look in at Nicoletta Julia online, there's some older videos of her, and she's a spectacular
Mhm.
talent. And I taught her since she was 14. Actually, she's younger, but anyway, so people can see that. They can see her. They can. I don't really have anything online myself right now, but I'm going to put some stuff online.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's my technique is
Yeah.
just understanding how. Basically, my technique is understanding how to make noise. So whatever noise you can sustain, you can sing with.
Mm.
So as long as you can make pitch, you go ah 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 ah.
Yeah.
Any of those sounds you can sing with. So there's a Broadway musical called Les Mis, right?
Mhm.
Have you seen that?
I haven't seen it now.
Oh, it's a nice show.
Okay.
He's one of the main characters. Jean Valjean sings God on high, hear my prayer. So you can sing God on high here, or God on
Mm.
high here, God on high. You have all kinds of different voices that, however, you can just kind of speak on or make noise on. When you learn how to sustain that sound, you can sing into that sound.
That's cool. Yeah, no,
So
that's
it doesn't matter what genre you want to do. I just teach you how to use the voice, the larynx, below the larynx, up into the head, and just get that sound free.
yeah.
That's the main thing people are concerned about. How do I sing easily? How do I sing freely? And so that's what I work on.
Yeah, no, this is all gold too, Scott. I was gonna say, we should cut it off right now, just so people, so you don't give all your secrets away. But
Yeah.
we're gonna do a much longer, detailed interview because not only in addition to singing, Scott, you also offer a few classes. Do you want to touch on that briefly, or should we save it for the next one?
Yeah, well, I'll just say, I offer
Briefly.
classes in performance and being on stage and how to get over fear, stage fright, and also just life issues like dealing with sorrow and anger and bitterness and things that could interfere with your personal life and your personal career
Mhm.
and your public career on stage.
Yep. Okay, so that's perfect, and we'll go over that in the next one. Obviously, everything Scott says is gold. So we're gonna. That's it for this one. So to our viewers, I'm gonna put a link to Scott's profile in the description, and we can get you guys in contact. Otherwise, Scott, thank you for joining me this afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.